A note on this book. This is the audio version read by the author, Radu Paraschivescu, Ghidul Nesimtitului, the guide of the insensitive or rude man. And we have here rudeness is strong virus with a rapid installation and demolishing effects. It is installed in the anonymous neighbor, let's say, but it affects more the ones around him. The rude guy, the insensitive guy, becomes with every day a constant presence, hard to avoid and impossible to control. The rude has no set of rules, but he behaves as he would have them. He doesn't have all the strings, he's imperfect and needs guidance. This is exactly what the guide does, furnishing the fine-tuning to those tempted by performance in the field, in the domain of rudeness. This is very accurate, powerful, and relevant in today's world. I will just hint, because I talk too much about Trump and Richard III, Trump and influence, Trump and how to win friends, not to win friends, but to influence people, because the winning friends, well, even there he has so many millions who are fanatic about him. But it's very relevant here, alas, now, because if I was concerned about the Donald, and indeed he has an impact on all the world, things are very serious and grave here. This is because we have the descendants of the communist regime in power. They've been elected with a majority, even if it's pointed out frequently in the past few weeks that they actually got 18%, just 18% of the whole body of the public, because so many didn't want to vote for anyone. In terms of voting, actual voting, unfortunately they had 43.5%, and with the help of other crooks, they have a majority, comfortable majority. They are the prototype, the epitome of the rude, insensitive man. They have a number of women who put shameless guys to shame. That is, they're so all goods, I'm thinking. There are some others. The mayor of Bucharest, they have such a primitive thinking, an aggressive manner, disregard for the public, an arrogance, a narcissistic view. They're planning now to have a mega demonstration to counter what has been happening over the past few weeks. They have been preparing a rude action, and carrying on for themselves. They want to free the jails of criminals, and they're not thinking the small crooks. They especially want to clean the sheet for dossier for, first of all, their leader. This is such a character. He is not Stalin, but trying to be. Andrei Pleșu, one of the greatest, if not the greatest philosopher, thinkers we have, has talked about the fact that they are small-time villains, because great villains, alas, create history. These are just petty thieves dealing with big numbers, but petty in the sense that they don't have a magnitude, they don't have skills, they don't have. Some of these big crooks had a magnetic field, had something. These are just lousy robbers acting at night, late at 10 p.m. They announced a new rule which would reduce sentences for corruption, eliminate some acts that would not be considered serious cases anymore. They lowered the limit. You can basically steal 200,000 lei with no consequences, or very small ones. You just, if you're caught, the institution has to sue the man. Quite often the institution is led by the one who stole the money, so he has to sue himself. And it's an outrage, and hundreds of thousands of people have marched through Bucharest, and not just the major cities of Romania, but something like 50 localities. Some even marched in territories which are red, hit seriously by the Red Plague. Now that's the new name. This party is not Social Democrat, it's actually the Red Plague. And it will happen tonight as well. But the major concern is that this rude, guide of the rude individual, I think, would suggest that he is not satisfied until he makes a real mess, and that will happen next week.